Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for Monday, December 28th. Well, we're wrapping up the year, the month, and another week. The overnight trade, we're a little bit better in the wheat, up around 2 cents, corn up fractionally, but the oilseed's a little bit on the defensive. Beans are down around 4 cents, meal down $1, and the soybean oil down around 40 points. A couple of aspects there is that we're going to be working our way now towards first notice day for the soybean complex. We don't have that for corn and wheat, so that may be part of the reason why the beans are a little bit on the defensive. Also, we are also seeing that the weather pattern is going to be a little bit more favorable down in South America, Brazil in particular. The trade, I think, wanted to go and see rains move into the north and be less intense down in the central southern parts, and that is the forecast. So we are seeing maybe perhaps a little bit of selling pressure in relationship to the first notice day and that South American weather. On Friday, back on last Thursday, there was talk that maybe perhaps that China was still back buying beans, but less and less now coming out of the U.S. as opposed to South America. And that's on the heels of after seeing a very strong export sales numbers that came out for the soybean complex in beans, meal, and oil on Thursday, and the market was on the defensive throughout the whole day. So we'll be keeping watch on that, along with export inspections coming on out here this morning. Other news out is that the Argentinians continue to be very aggressive as far as offering wheat, corn, and soybeans. So we still have that competition worldwide that keeps the grain prices suppressed. And then also there's more stories on the wires here this morning about China talking about how they're out there going to be more aggressive in getting rid of their stockpiles. So once again, we have kind of mediocre demand out of the U.S., even though the sales numbers were good last week, but we are running behind USDA forecasts. We have adequate carryouts. We have good South American weather. We have supplies around the world that are competitive versus other suppliers. And all in all, we just continue to be somewhat in a non-bullish environment. One more thing, it'll be important to see what the Commitment of Trade report says this afternoon. It was delayed from last week. The trade is still seen net short. Corn, wheat, beans, meal, but still along the soybean oil, and that may shape up trade as we work out the rest of the calendar year. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.